Hey, what's up, my little title toes? Yo, come in and shut the door. The fallout between Kim being dumped by Pete is still going on. Y'all, there's blind items going around saying that Pete literally laid the law down and said you can't use nothing on your show unless I'm paid and certain conditions are followed. That's right. Crazy days and nights are popping up with all these blinds about Pete. But also, is there some truth to him? Because, baby, the new trailer for Keeping Up with the Kardashians has come out. Now, let me just say this, right? The trailers for season 2 literally are like, the writer's room must be going crazy trying to find plot 9. That trailer has been revised so many times. Hulu is probably literally looking at the contract, trying to see how they can get out of it. Let's think about it. First, it was about Khloe and Tristan moving into their new house. Then it was like, okay, guess what? Khloe's single and she's dating someone. Then it was like, oops, guess what? Khloe's actually having a baby. Well, not her, but her surrogate. Ooh, what's going on with Tristan? They're co-parenting. But now it's like, no, they're not co-parenting. They hate each other. And over to Kim. First, it was like, Pete's the illest and the realest to ever do this dealist all up and down her, right? That BTDE had her DTF and ready to get that wedding ring. Then it turned into, Pete's gonna want a baby. Then it turned into, he was proposing to Kim. Then it turned into, guess what? He ain't never, ever, ever getting back to Kim. Then it turned into, oh, but they always have loved each other. And now we don't even see Pete at all featured in the trailer. Remember how they were saying that Pete was going to be featured in season 2? Remember how they said they had all this footage? Y'all, let's get into this, but I will just say one thing. The fact that Kim got the nerve to be saying that the narrative around her family is out of control. Babes, you know what? Let's get into this. Before we do, hit that like. Also, if you notice, I'm close to 100,000. I would appreciate if you can get me a sub. Help me get to 100K. But regardless, I'm just happy y'all are here. And also, Real Housewives of Atlanta review is up if you're into reality TV. All right, y'all, let's get into this mess. Let's go. All right, so let's start off with the most obvious thing, shall we? So the blind items on Pete, and this is via Crazy Days and Nights, right, are reading that Pete's team has refused to approve the use of tapes filmed for the show, except if the Kardashians, 1, pay Pete for an appearance, and 2, agree to certain conditions. They're literally saying at this point, the only footage you'll see of Pete is what's publicly available. For instance, when he walked the red carpet at the Skims event, when he was standing outside and there were paparazzi pictures. That's the only stuff you're going to see. You're not going to see him do any sit downs. You're not going to hear his voice. You're not going to hear him doing anything. They did get that one scene where he threw everything up and ran to the bathroom. But like I said, that scene was the beginning of the end. Y'all can say what y'all want. I recognize somebody that's hungry, and I recognize when somebody got a big ego. And even though Pete is fine to play the pass around and get on this come up, baby, that man got an ego, and he is so sensitive about people taking him seriously. And the fact that Kim thought the storyline was going to be he was her lovesick puppy and a joke, man. Anyway, right? But that's the least of Kim's problems, because right now, Keeping Up with the Kardashian is on the 5th storyline of season 2. Just a couple of weeks ago, they were bragging about how Pete was going to be prominently displayed. Now, according to these blind items, they can't even use footage of him. We'll see what's true when the series comes out, but judging by the way they have completely changed the narrative for what Kim's storyline is for season 2, but guess what her storyline is? Because ever the victim, let me tell y'all something about Kim. She always goes 2 ways. She's either the most perfect, Kim's a princess, right? I'm the smartest wannabe lawyer. I'm the best. I have the lowest body fat, the strongest bones. Anything Kim does, she got to be the best, the brightest, the future, right? Or she'll get deep into that victim storyline. The only thing is, every time Kim talks about a victim storyline, she's usually lying. Right? Let's think about it. Remember how she literally pretended for years to America to be a survivor of revenge P? Remember that? How she had everybody thinking Rachel was a sociopath? Remember how it thought like, oh, this and that? And then it casually got dropped that she had lied to everybody. Kim will play a victim, but the funny thing is she never is a victim when she's playing one, right? Now, when it comes to the public game. Her new narrative is, yeah, you guessed it. Y'all, she's now being victimized. She's being victimized by the world. It's not just her, though. It's her whole family. Didn't you know? That's right. Kim somehow thinks that the new storyline for Keeping Up with the Kardashians is going to be that the storyline around her family has gotten out of control and she's sick of it. Now, let's pause and think about this for a second. God, season 2 is really going to flop. Kim right now is probably texting Kanye, trying to sending her... Kim right now is probably texting Kanye, sending him pictures of her and Pete kissing, being like, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to send that to you. Sorry, you were right next in the phone to Pete's number. Oh, can you please delete that? She's probably sending Kanye thirst traps. She's probably hitting him with what up, big hit text. She's probably doing everything she can to get Kanye West to react, because right now Kim don't got no storyline, real, fake, or in between. The only storyline, when you think about it, even last season, was Kanye and her living in fear and trying her best to be the best perfect mom. Now that Kanye seems to pretty much, if he hasn't moved on to something serious, he's gotten in his head that him and Kim ain't getting back together. And he's just living his life to the point of Kim was putting out things saying, yeah, by the way, I'm actually relieved Kanye's finally gotten a hint I don't want him. Kim, you made a press release to let us know that you're relieved that Kanye is minding his business and ain't paying you no mind, and you're relieved. That sounds perfectly rational. But anyway, that's why I said she's probably trying to do what she can to antagonize Kanye to see if he'll re-engage, right? And now I know Kanye couldn't help himself when it came to Pete. When Davey found out that Pete and Kim had broken up and put up that death to Skeet, I know he couldn't help himself, but for the most part, he's been minding his business, and he has not made any proclamations of love to Kimberly, if you know what I mean. But let's get back on this, right? What is Kim's storyline? Oh, her new storyline is, oh my God, this narrative. Okay, Kim, so you back to your victim roots, right? That's where you feel that's where you feel most comfortable. Now, you can't do that because you've been literally cosplaying Cruella DeVille for the last 6 months, gloating over how you're so happy getting married, you're in love. Yo, I'm still marveling the way Pete played the mess out of Kim. They were posting every other day. Clips are being like, are you in love? And Kim being like, next question. No, I'm really like him. It's going really, really good. Oh, think about it. They removed all the clips, but as early as 2 weeks ago, they were showing clips about how much Kim was into Pete, how much he's perfect, how much this. She had that man playing daddy to her children. Kim really thought this was serious. She got the mess played out of her. But the new thing she's saying is she's sick of the narrative, y'all. Did you know she's sick of the narrative? Now, I said, I find that funny. Not funny, ha ha, but funny, interesting that you're sick of the narrative, but mama, you guys are the ones that are always calling the paparazzi. You guys are always putting stories out there. You guys are always the ones that are famous for being famous. As much as the Kardashians act like they want to be alone, they want to be left alone, there is literally, I'm being serious, y'all. What? Did you guys make your own narrative? You control the media. You control everything. What is this victim mentality that you are now trying to pass off as a storyline for the second season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians on Hulu? But the sad part is, and the gag is, babe, you already did the storyline in season 3 of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Stop it. The gig's up. We know how powerful they are. We know they run the media. We know how they make their money. How are they now saying the narrative is out of control? Like, unless they're trying to say it's out of control because the truth got out. Anyway, my little title tells, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure that you check back. This is going to be a semi-heavy upload day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.